Hey guys, welcome to my JKD Academy. My name is Sifu George Hajnasser. What I'd like to introduce to you today is JKD Hand before foot, before hand, before foot. Are you confused yet? You've probably seen it many times. A lot of people teach hand before foot. But I want to show you is hand before foot, before hand, before foot. And you're probably going to get confused because we're not only just going to go here. That means the foot does not touch the floor before the hand touches. So you're going to go from here like this. Okay, but what happens if just that punch doesn't do the job? So you need to do more. Okay? What happens if the person is a long distance and you want to fake them a little bit and you want to move forward? Because what happens is, if I just go like this, hand before foot, this is great if the person within a certain distance. But if I really want to get in on somebody, I want to close the gap or close the distance between two people, I have to fake touch so my foot touches their knee, then I step in here and hit. So if you notice, it's going to go hand before foot, so the hand moves before the foot touches the floor, and then my foot touches the person, so it makes contact, and then I move. So it looks the same, but it isn't. So that's why I call it hand before foot, then I call it foot before hand. Then on the second one, I'm going to go one, then I'm going to move on the cross. Then if he moves from a distance, I'm going to step in and move on the hook. And then I want to follow up with the kick. So you're not only going to stop hand before foot, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the kick, then I'm going to step in, then I'm going to step, then I'm going to do the kick and back to position. So that's the proper way to do it at JKD Academy. That's the way I teach it. As a lot of times people will just teach hand before foot and they stop, or they think it's just going to do the job. It might, but I guarantee you, if the person not within range, you're not going to reach them and you're not going to distract them. It's very important if the person is a fighter and you're going from hand before foot like this, it might do the job, you might, hit them, but what if they continue on charging at you, coming at you? This is going to fake them, cause them to drop their hands so you could follow up with different combinations. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. Okay, please stick around and we'll show you some combinations. All right, this is my student Derek. He's going to give us an idea how this is going to work in the way I want you to practice it. So don't get too confused. Don't get hung up on the hand before foot, foot before hand, before foot before hand. So it's very confusing. That's the whole idea of this, to confuse you. Okay, because I don't want to make it easy. Hand before foot. Okay, that's great. That's boring. Okay, to me it's boring. This is fine. This is here. That's fine. So what I want is if I go here, a little closer. If I'm gonna here, see I'm a distance. I step in here, right? So I follow up with this. So now watch this. If I go a foot, hand, right? So if I go here, I can kick him here. So I close the distance and I can take him out here. Now what happens if I go hand before foot, then I step in here, then I kick here. Now before I put my foot down, I move in again, right? And I can follow up with the cross and I can step in with the hook. So I can do different combinations. But what I want different movements between each combination. So it's very important you pay attention to this one, please. So we're gonna do hand before foot, okay? Now watch this. So we're gonna do hand before foot, then you're gonna kick. Then before you put it down, you're gonna come with the cross. Okay? Now watch this again, one more time. So we're gonna do hand before foot, kick, before you put it down. Now I'm gonna step back, he's gonna step with the hook, then you're gonna do rear front. Okay? So we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna go slow. Hand before foot, kick, before he puts it down, comes with the cross, he steps in, and he comes with the rear. Okay? So one more time. So hand before foot, kick, cross, push, rear front. Okay? So now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to go foot, touch with the foot, step, hit, cross, front, rear. Before you put it down, you kick. Or you come with the cross. So we're going to do it again one more time. Kick, backhand. Step in, rear cross, step in, front kick, step in, kick. Or you can do the hook. Okay, one more time. Let's do this. It gets a little confusing, but let's do this. So touch. Okay, before he puts it down, backhand. Now give me step in, cross. Good. Now step in, kick, and down. Give me cross, give me hook kick. Okay? So you mix it up like with different combinations. So you don't have to just be stagnant. Just do one thing. That's it. Just hand before foot, hand before foot, hand before foot. That's great. Okay, now do foot, before hand, before foot. Okay, now watch this. We're gonna do foot, before hand, before foot, before cross, before foot. So you could go with either kick. So now you're mixing it up. So you have a different combination instead of just doing it over and over and over. That's great if a person has no fighting ability and they don't know what they're doing. Okay? So this is important. So we're gonna go foot, hand, foot, hand, foot. See how we're mixing it up now? So let's just do it without kicking first. We're gonna do hand before foot, kick, rear cross, boom, from the rear foot. Okay? So one more time. So we're gonna go hand before foot, kick, cross, cross, kick. Okay? So let's just do this on the person. I'm gonna show you. Okay, now watch this. We're gonna go one hand. I hit, right? So this is hand before foot. One. I follow up. You see, now watch my foot. When I go 1, 2, when my body rotates, when I rotate here, see how I move? When I do hand before foot with the cross. Now, if he moves back, now watch this. I step in with the hook. So I do hand before foot on every hit. Okay, not so much I stay stagnant. So I don't just go 1. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mix it up. Okay? So I hope this explains it. We're gonna go nicer so you can do it on the bag, so that way you can get an idea how it's done. So again, we're gonna go foot, backhand, cross, step in hook, rear front. Okay? So here we go. We're gonna go slow so you can practice this combo. So, foot, backhand, step cross, kick, backhand, rear front. Okay, here we go. Okay, so backhand, kick, boom. There's no wrong way of doing it as long as you do it. You're mixing it up and doing different combination. You're not just doing hand before foot, over and over. Okay, hand before foot, foot before hand. Okay, so hand before foot, foot before hand, before foot, before hand. Make sense? So I hope that doesn't confuse you too much, but thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, please make a comment, good or bad. It doesn't really matter. I'll answer either one, as long as you keep it nice and clean though. JKD's for life. Thank you for watching. Thank you, sir.